ABC 7 News at Noon.
Officials have identified a second victim of a gas leak at a Baileyville mill. Good afternoon, I'm Grace Blanchard. The Belfast City Council has approved a proposal to raise the cost of ambulance services. Plus, new legislation has been introduced in Augusta to address the rise in political threats against lawmakers.
The first photo of Britain's former Prince Andrew after he spends nearly 12 hours in police custody. The questions investigators have about his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
19 days into the search for Nancy Guthrie, law enforcement now looking at possible leads south of the border.
It's a heart-healthy frittata made with poblanos and queso fresco on top.
It's time for the 4.
Right now, more rain is moving into San Diego. Welcome to the 4. I'm Stephanie Simmons.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. We've got a real soaking this week.
You're watching the News Edge Early Edition.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Anthony Antoine. You know how it goes at this point. We are live now on TikTok, Anthony TV News. We're going to be reading your comments on some of our stories here today. But
now on Up North Live News at 6. The Michigan House approved a series of bills aimed at addressing fraud in assisted reproduction. What penalties the bills would put in place. The Mackinac Bridge closed for most of the day. What's been keeping motorists off? Fire destroys a home in Presque County. Everyone got out safely, but the flames claimed the lives of nearly a dozen animals. Plus, in tonight's Amazing America 250 report, we travel to Dearborn and go inside the Henry Ford Museum.
Live, streaming, and on the Up North Live app. This is Up North Live News at 6.
Pointing to cases across the state, the Michigan House passed a package of bills to penalize doctors and donors who purposefully misrepresent themselves or their work during fertility treatments.
Connecting our communities with stories that matter. This is WRTV.
Now at 11, parts of central Indiana cleaning up after storms rolled through, bringing hail, rain, and high winds, including a possible tornado that rolled through Monroe County and Bloomington. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Amber Grigley. The WRTV storm team was on the air for hours this evening tracking that storm. Our chief meteorologist, Todd Clausen, joins us now. Todd?
You know, here's the good news, Amber. All the watches as far as the tornadoes have been dropped off. We've had one thunderstorm warning that got reissued here.
Right now on Storm Center at 11.
Continues to fall across much of the state. We'll have an update also tonight.
And this is a facility that it is a stretch to say you could put 100 people in the 4 cells, quote, made for 25 people.
We'll hear what Representative Shelley Pingree had to say after touring an ICE facility in Massachusetts and also learn about a protest today at a facility here in Maine. Plus,
hopefully in the long run across the country that it will make a big difference. We don't know that, but we should try it.
How Mainers are reacting to the Supreme Court's decision today on the federal administration's tariffs. And later, a program in Maine is bringing smiles to faces, literally. Storm Center at 11 starts right now. Thanks for joining us at 11 for Storm Center. I'm Bailey Cornick. We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but first, let's check right in with meteorologist Alan Holt. Alan, you'll be back outside later. You're inside now. Quick jump there, but...
Are you ready for something wild? The KY3 First Alert Weather Tour is rolling into your town. And trust us, you won't want to miss it. Watch how weather forms in real time and get up close with our meteorologists and anchors. This is your chance to snag autographs and snap photos with your favorite KY3 personalities. Plus, free bike helmets courtesy of Aaron Sachs while supplies last. Mark your calendars for Kabul, Camdenton, Republic, and Forsyth. The KY3 First Alert Weather Tour, where science comes alive. See you there.
This is the 10 o'clock news on KTVU Fox 2.
After one of the snowiest weeks ever in Tahoe, the region has seen a number of deaths. Tonight, safety top of mind among the skiing community.
Accidents like this, and you're hearing about it, not just today, but yesterday or the day before, so many days one after the other, it does kind of kick you in the back of your mind, like, is there more we can be doing?
Extra caution among skiers as conditions remain treacherous in the Sierra. Good evening on this Friday. I'm Greg Lee. The region has seen a deadly week. Just today at Heavenly Ski Resort in South Lake Tahoe, 2 people died in unrelated ski incidents. Yesterday, officials announced a missing skier and San Jose State student had been found dead at North Star Ski Resort. And earlier this week, a 53-year-old man from Hillsborough also died there. This all comes as the region deals with the aftermath of the deadliest avalanche in recorded California history that left 8 people dead and 1 missing in the Castle Peak region. New at 10 tonight, KTVU's Betty Yu joins us after speaking to skiers who may be reconsidering their Sierra plans in the midst of all this tragedy. Betty?
You built America. We built the national news desk for all Americans.
This is my America.
Locally covered.
This is your America.
Nationally connected.
This is my America.
The National News Desk.
This is our America.
The National News Desk, weeknights at 6 and 11 on CBS 44. You've got a court date, weekdays on My 55 WSST. It all starts when America's Court with Judge Ross convenes at 8, followed by the People's Court at 9, The Verdict with Judge Hatchett at 10, then Justice with Judge Maybelline at 11, at 1, Equal Justice with Ebony K. Williams, at 1:30, The People's Court, and at 2:30, Hot Bench closes out the docket. It's a court date you can't miss. Weekdays on My 55 WSST.
I have excellent news.
Marquee Broadcasting presents the best marketing opportunity in South Georgia. Home to CBS 44, Fox 31, MeTV, and My 55. Our coverage area is approximately 10,000 square miles. From daytime to prime time, we deliver powerful targeted messages to your potential customers. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, contact Angela Carnes today. Marquee Broadcasting, because local matters.
Welcome to Central Oregon Daily News with Peyton Thomas, Molly Hendrickson, and Chief Meteorologist Jorel Wenninger. Central Oregon Daily News starts now.
Hospital visits for flu and RSV are on the rise here in Deschutes County, and medical offices say they're prepared for the spike.
Folks, we are watching the cloud cover stream into the Oregon region, but we also are seeing some snow underneath, as well as some rain. I'll talk about that coming up.
And 2 months after devastating storms, Governor Kotek has an urgent request for President Trump. The rural communities facing millions in damage.
First, local, live. Now from Central Oregon's news leader, this is KTVZ News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Our top story tonight's the all-important weekend weather forecast. So let's turn things over to our chief meteorologist, John Carroll. Now, John, I understand we're under a winter weather advisory.
Right.
Who does that impact and what can we expect into the weekend?
I think this is mainly going to be up along the crest of the Cascades, but it is including
Yo soy Sebastián Carrillo. Heidi Rempening estará nuevamente con nosotros desde lunes. Pero hoy es viernes 20 de febrero. Esto es N+, Univisión Arizona. Las líneas telefónicas del Departamento del Alguacil del Condado Pima y del FBI no dejan de sonar.
Este día, la Suprema Corte de Justicia de la Nación ordenó el cese de la aplicación de aranceles a productos provenientes de más de 70 países.
We're giving you the first alert as we're seeing big changes through the weekend. We'll go from warm, record-breaking weather today to very chilly weather, even a freeze threat later on. I'll have details in your Weather Authority forecast.
And this weekend, New Orleans East celebrates the Lunar New Year. We'll take you inside the Tet Festival. And you can meet the team behind this iconic lion dance. Plus, the Supreme Court struck down President Donald Trump's emergency tariff policy. We'll tell you what this means for thousands of local shrimpers just ahead.
Now,
from New Orleans' most watched news. Fox 8, local first, starts now.
Good Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. I'm Maddie Kurth, and we finally made it to the weekend, finally starting to feel like a normal person again. But February is feeling unseasonably warm right now.
This is CBS News New York.
It's time to brace for impact, New Yorkers. We need to be prepared. We need to be safe.
Right now, the arrival of what may be the strongest winter storm in years to hit the tri-state, now less than a day away. The latest snow projections and when it'll start coming down. Plus, breaking news at this hour, the city's longest ever nurses strike is finally over. The new deal that nurses at New York Presbyterian just approved. Good evening, everybody. I'm Doug Williams in for Alan Devlin tonight. Thanks so much, as always, for joining us. The second major snowstorm of the season is nearly here, and though it may have began with less hype than the first one, this one will hit us harder.
We have 19 coverage.
Then, demanding damages why the governor of Illinois sent President Trump a big bill.
Plus, railing against a release. Ghislaine Maxwell's attorneys arguing against more Epstein files being made public.
And a development dispute why the state is suing several Massachusetts communities over affordable housing.
7 News at 10 starts now.
First up at 10, blizzard warnings in Boston and beyond. We're in for a nasty nor'easter that will affect much of our area. The South Shore could be hit the hardest between flooding and high winds. There could be some power issues as well.
A blizzard warning is in effect for many starting tomorrow afternoon. We have night team coverage of the nor'easter from the latest on the storm's path to how people are preparing. We start with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Reiner with our first check of the forecast. JR. All right.
Now on Channel 3 and streaming on WFSP+. This is Eyewitness News at 11.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Eyewitness News at 11. Our big story tonight, Blizzard Calvin. Yes, not winter storm, a blizzard. It's expected to bring another round of heavy snow to our state, and that's not the only concern with this storm. Meteorologist Tyler Hughes has more on what we can expect in your first alert forecast. Good evening, Tyler. We're less than 24 hours away at this point.
Yeah, Cassidy, and this one's a doozy. Not only are we talking about the snow, we're also talking about the wind. The time frame here, late tomorrow.
From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Right now at 11 o'clock, a monster winter storm spinning towards our area, bringing heavy snow, high winds, and whiteout conditions. The city of Philadelphia declaring a snow emergency, urging people to get ready right now before the snow starts to fall. Good Saturday night. It's great to be with you. I'm Ross DiMattei. That approaching nor'easter is why we are on a next weather alert tonight.
Tonight on the news at 11, we are just hours away from another winter storm impacting all of us across the DMV. And it's part of a massive nor'easter that will bring blizzard-like conditions to parts of the Northeast, even a couple of inches right here at home. Thanks for joining us on the news at 11. Good to see you as always. I'm Larry Miller. We are all hands on deck and for preparation for tomorrow's storm and the impact that it will have for your Sunday plans. And it's why we've issued a weather impact alert in preparation. We have team coverage for you tonight. Our Alexis Wainwright is learning about the preparations that are underway. But we start with the chief, Topper Shutt, and meteorologist Daniel Johnson with a look at how things are shaping up right now. So are we still on course to see sort of the amount of snow that you predicted earlier?
I think so.